Are you tired of watching the same overhyped horror movies that your friends keep recommending,
Fucking boring.
only to be disappointed by the same boring concepts?
Can somebody please explain to me why girls in scary movies always have to, fall down and lose their shoes and shit?
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to run, right? Okay, I'm ready! I'm panicking now!
In this video, I've got 7 horror movies you probably haven't seen and will surely make an impression on you. Don't believe me? Keep watching and find out yourself.
All right, here we go.
I still can't believe how many people have still not seen The Lazarus Effect. The movie has a great cast in my opinion, with the likes of Creep's Mark Duplass, Dahmer's Evan Peters, and Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino or Troy from Community. The movie follows a group of scientists who discover a serum that can bring animals back to life. There's only one error. When they come back, their brain activity is going crazy, and they start to become aggressive. At one point, one of the colleagues gets electrocuted performing the experiment, and the movie takes a very dark turn that I never saw coming. They get locked in their facility without any clue what's going on. I don't want to spoil too much, but the last 30 minutes of this movie had me on the edge of my seat.
Did I just die? I went somewhere.
That was a dream.
It was hell.
I want to start off by saying that Kingdom Come is by no means a great movie. The acting isn't amazing, and some of you guys will definitely not like it as much as I did. The movie reminded me a little of Saw, but with little demon slaves instead of an old man trying to kill you. A group of strangers wake up in an abandoned asylum with no way of escaping. They all have these spooky visions of something that happened in their past. Let's just say they're not their proudest moments. We find out they have to admit to their sins or set things right to survive in this hellhole. During this fun adventure, we get introduced to this man in a suit who follows the group around with some kind of demon puppies, which do all the killing for him. What I loved about this movie is that you think you know what's going on, but in the end we get bamboozled 3 times in a row, and still don't know what the fuck is going on. Also, the visions and kills are executed very well with some awesome practical effects.
It's okay. Don't cry.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Child Services? My name's Emily.
Lily.
You know I can help?
Case 39 is probably my favorite movie on this list. The way it builds suspense and completely throws you off at the end of the movie. A social worker is trying to save a girl from her abusive parents, but soon finds out the girl isn't who she says she is. I don't want to spoil too much about this movie, which is pretty difficult, so please take my word for it and give Case 39 a watch. You won't regret it.
You know I'm not crazy.
Hello again. You must be hungry.
I recently rewatched this movie because I remembered it being quite vague when I first watched it. After the second watch, I absolutely loved it. We follow a woman who tries to prove the murder on her mother was committed by an evil force living in a mirror. She goes back to her family home and videotapes the whole process with her skeptic brother who she hasn't seen in forever. The build-up is great because we see nothing special happen for the longest time, but when we do, shit starts going down big time. Also, the use of switching between the past and present really helps us with the story of what the hell is actually going on.
Times. Once it worked, twice it didn't.
I have to hear his voice again.
Let me start off by saying this movie isn't for everyone. This movie is a slow burner but really pays off if you stick through it. We meet a young woman who rents a house in the countryside and hires an occultist to help contact her son who was murdered by some teenagers practicing black magic. The woman is determined to go through the ritual, which is sometimes hard to watch and gets quite extreme. I wouldn't necessarily say it is scary, but more uncomfortable seeing all this go down. We build up to this climax where we expect the ritual to succeed, but what we get is a true shocking ending.
This is the price of our rage. Embrace it. Don't fear it.
May my light be here now, guiding me.
No, don't cross the line! We'll be stuck here forever!
We know James Wan for his contributions in the Conjuring universe and the Insidious franchise. Less people know about the 2021 horror film Malignant, which he wrote and directed himself. This movie got a lot of hate for being too over the top and having an outright insane story by many people, to which I want to say, shut up. This movie sure has a bizarre concept and a plot twist that makes us think, what the fuck? But this is one of the most entertaining movies I've seen in the last years. The story follows Madison, who keeps having these visions of murders occurring, only to find out later that these murders actually happened. She starts to think she has a connection to these murders, and she slowly becomes a suspect. Memories from her past start to come back, and we slowly find out who the real killer is. And trust me, you want to find out.
Can't have a 2-week anniversary.
For a special treat, I've booked a hotel.
In Fear is a 2013 movie about a couple heading to Ireland for a weekend away together. They make their way to their hotel but soon find themselves lost in a maze of backwood roads. Not too long after, they find out they're being followed, with no way of escaping these woods. What I loved about this movie is that right from the get-go, we're placed in a scenario with little civilization. They're completely lost in a country they've never been to with almost no one to ask for help. As they get lost in the woods, the tension builds as the only safe place they have is their own car. Of course, the gas is gonna run out, which leaves them vulnerable and an easy target to whatever is following them. The feeling of helplessness in this movie makes it terrifying and definitely worth a watch.
Just keep going.
There was no face. I couldn't see his face.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think is an underrated horror movie in the comments below. And for more content like this, check out my channel for more videos. See you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.